Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a village called Progress, which was led by a daring young lion called Courage. He was successful in bringing to life his dream of creating a prosperous village that would be run on modern socio-economic systems with principles and values at its core. A village that would be in pace with the changing times. Progress was booming and had become a model for the neighboring jungles. It was pleasing to see the graceful giraffes sharing their charm, the wise owls busy spreading knowledge, the dogged buffaloes showing the power of teamwork, and the rabbits of joy in their bubbly selves. The freshness of a spring dawn and the serenity of the calm stream were like a canopy overspreading the flora and fauna of Progress. The positive environment was backed by sound systems of governance. Everyone understood the vision and plan for Progress. There was a clear division of work and responsibilities, guidelines on the amount of grazing during different seasons, and strong border controls to keep dangerous intruders like wolves out of Progress, and quick justice was made available to everyone. Progress was Courage's dream come true, a dream shared and embraced by all the animals. Progress was thriving and happiness was everywhere. Over time, the animals, including Courage, started to believe that success was in itself a philosophy and that good times would stay with them forever. It seemed that nothing could derail Progress from its path of success. The animals were too proud of their current success and were oblivious of the threats to Progress. Confidence is great, but when it leads to arrogance, it can be dangerous. During normal times, the border security would have never allowed the wolves to step inside Progress. However, in these successful times, the animals were less alert, allowing 3 wolves, fear, negativity, and complacency to sneak into Progress. After entering the jungle, the wolves started to spread their philosophies of cowardice, worry, anger, greed, pessimism, and laziness. Things in Progress started to get worse.
Most of the grass is poisoned, except for a small area in the center. Only eat from there or you will die.
Courage is not a good leader. He's enjoying himself while making others work hard. You can get much more to eat by doing less if you follow my advice.
Courage, in a weak moment, started to take advice from the wolves. He started to develop negative thinking, which prevented him from taking action to improve things. The 3 wolves combined were the perfect recipe for breeding incompetence and generating an atmosphere of uncertainty and fear. It seemed that the animals had forgotten the principles that had brought them success and were following the philosophies of the wolves. Progress was now a mere shadow of its past glories. Motivation, who is an old friend of Courage, came to meet him after hearing about the problems in Progress and was appalled to see the state of affairs in the village. He spoke to various animals and observed the impact of fear, negativity, and complacency. Motivation was shocked when he saw Courage. He had become scruffy, stressed, and overweight. Courage, the inspiring leader of the past, was not even a shadow of his old self.
I'm glad to see you, Courage. But I'm sad to see the state Progress is in. All you need is some passion, discipline, and positive thinking to bring back the glory days.
What can I do? The animals are no longer passionate. I fear that there is nothing that I can do to bring back the old Progress.
Fear? Fear is an imaginary expectation of the worst. It is a limiting paradigm that you should wipe off your mind. You created a successful village from nothing. If you could do it once, you can do it again. Take charge of your life. As the essence of life is in the living, You can never be beaten unless you accept defeat yourself.
Even if I want to change the situation, I cannot, as I am getting old and I am not sure that the animals will follow me.
Acceptance of an issue and making the choice to bring about a change is the first step towards progress. Inside you is a lion that is raring to roar. Your body can age, but your spirit should always remain young. I know that if anyone can bring about the change, it is you, my friend, Courage.
Thank you for believing in me.
Courage does not need the crutches of motivation. Courage has an inner fire and passion and is always in command of its destiny.
Here I am, the king of the jungle, a symbol of bravery, giving up on life because of the mites of fear, negativity, and complacency. I will rise, fight, and win the battle of progress. The next morning, Courage woke up, thanked God, and had a healthy breakfast. Then he left for the jungle, determined to bring change. As he walked through the jungle, he observed what his lack of good governance and leadership had done to progress. He quickly started to pick up the pieces of the broken systems and through discipline, hard work, and the right priorities, initiated his rejuvenation plan. The first step was to chase away the 3 wolves: fear, negativity, and complacency from progress. The next step was to work to change the mindset of the animals to make them courageous, positive, and hardworking. The last step was to involve the young and bright animals in decision-making, as they were the future of progress. It took time to implement changes, but he remained steadfast, and the animals supported his determined vision. Before long, progress had found its lost glory and again became a model for the neighboring jungles.
Courage, you should take it easy.
Continuous action is life. Inactivity is death. As long as I am alive, I want to be fully engaged spiritually, emotionally, and physically in the challenges of life. Age is in the mind. You only age when you lose the passion to live fully. I feel young, rejuvenated, as I have many goals and challenges ahead of me. Through his passionate hard work for progress, he was able to embed the belief in the animals that we lose or fail not when the odds are heavily against us. We lose when we ourselves give in to life's battles. Success comes to those who have the courage to win.